and gentlemen, I've always said to myself and opined severally on this YouTube street that if you are over faint-hearted, therefore you can no longer exist in this YouTube street going forward. Secondly, of a slogan that I always like using at this juncture of hour is like, nothing normally happens out of just a mere coincidence. Everything's are choreographed, arranged, but just to meet a specific objective. And I believe every scenario and every situations and vexations in this YouTube street, there is a conspired story which has an end game. It's the several questions that I have been asking people. What is the end game in all this kind of reaction that are laced with poison? Just mainly to the detrimental of other people. A case study of a jilted KOHERA SNR who has refused to let Esther go. The question that majority of people might ask, before Cohera joined the YouTube, what was the life of KOHERA SNR? Was Cohera used to be jilted this way to lament solitudely about Esther? So it is a question that we need also to ask ourselves going forward. Therefore, there is an unbelievable story, so dramatic and so shocking, that Cohera took it to the YouTube street in the name of reliving or revealing the past shocking secrets. I want to tell Cohera, those are not secrets. And I want to tell Cohera, those are your past with Esther. But you've remained so jilted that you don't want to let Esther go. Therefore, at this moment, what does that brings us? It brings us to the world of timelessness, or the world of fantasies, that now Mr. Cohera is still fantasizing. And Mr. Cohera has wasted his youthful stage, still in this YouTube street fighting with young men, and also still in this YouTube street, even those young men are living life better than him. Young men are bringing the family that are so solid, that are never separated going forward. Then Mr. Cohera is coming with the dirty linen. You know, it thinks that it's damaging Esther, and Esther is moving on with his life, blossoming marriage, families who are doing better. If you compare and you contrast, therefore, you'd see the difference. Therefore, in this video, we are going to discuss and mirror the Cohera who is jilted with the information that is putting forth, whether it's merited or dismerited. So if you're coming across this YouTube street and this YouTube for the first time and my videos, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Zach and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I tell you all these stories, it's at the culmination or at the backdrop of a timeless story or a fantasy, which I believe Cohera is still living in the past. Cohera is fantasizing his olden time with Esther. And sometimes people might ask, who is Esther? The Esther is the Congress mom. It's the mom to Dimwango, the mom to Emara, the mom to David Jr., the mom to people in Nyaboanze. Then what was the relevance of this story? You know, most of the time, I always tell people that things are conspired and choreographed. And the reasons why I'm telling you this, because this is an objective to achieve. There are specified time and specific season where Cohera would come into this YouTube street and vex about Esther and about their past. It normally happens when Dimwango and David Jr. at one time would take Esther for a vacation, or gift Esther, their mom. Therefore, all hell will break loose. Remember, when Congress mom was gifted the Prado, all the naysayers came into this YouTube street, started castigating Dimwango. It started like, why was Congress dad was never gifted? Anytime when Congress mom is taken out, the naysayer would come and claim, why is Congress dad not been given so? Now, even today, and yesterday, Congress mom and the children are in vacation. Are you there? And if you look at the naysayers, they started reacting, why Congress dad not? The question that I need to juxtapose to you guys, who will be providing the security for that home? Because you have heinous action. Secondly, Congress dad is somebody who is so busy, doesn't meddle into children's life. He wants the children to explore their life. So if the children are having good time with the mom, why not? Why not? Congress dad hasn't complained. And you are not privy of the information when these people were discussing who to be taken out, who is to be taken out first, or Congress dad will be taken out after the Congress mom shall have exhausted her vacation. People don't know, but the naysayers are so loud in this YouTube street. Guys, back to the point. Cohera has come up with an issue and with a vexation that revealing the past secret and is crying louder, more than a jilted. I know if you are jilted, it should be time that you guy healed. But if you cannot heal, therefore, be ready for heartbreak, because I know what is heartbreaking you. Perhaps, let's listen to Cohera down here.
My former wife, Esther, has always used on men so that she can survive. After using one, she dumps you. She looks for another one. She dumps him. Now she is on a third man. That is to say, I am here today pitying my brother Moffat Ondari. I am pitying you. I am pitying you. I am feeling sorry for you that already you have been put in box, and the stage where you are now is actually sort of a point of no return. You may live to regret, you may live to curse me, you may live to congratulate me, but I am now going to tell you the truth. This is Esther, who grew up here in Kuria at Kebaroti in Nyabasi, where I am born, and she is well known. Nobody does not, there is nobody who doesn't know my ex-wife, Esther. So they know her as a cunning lady, a very tricky lady, very mischievous, but also merciless. She is merciless. She is heartless in a way. Let me elaborate.
You've listened to the video.
This is a
and
lady.
The information that Cohera is giving is a repetitive information that at one point he came into this YouTube street and vexed about it. Therefore, it is no longer secret. That's why I'm telling Cohera. If you lack content, you better find something to do. You better find something to do. The only thing that I can tell you, Cohera, that you must decide whether you want to live with your current wife or you don't want her. The reasons why I'm telling you, because you are still living in the olden days, past. People are making their lives better. People are doing development even with the YouTube money, of which I know YouTube is paying you. Why can't you change even the life of your current wife? Had you seen her? But she's so pathetic, so unkept, that if you are not careful another man will come and snatch you that one, so that the life of that good woman will be reformed or will be rehabilitated. Now, just give a contrast. Compare and contrast now the life that Congress mom is living vis-a-vis the life that you're living with your wife. So you still have an audacity that you are jilted, that you are played. So you wanted Congress mom to stay with you in the same home, in the same habitat. What would have changed? Even people sometimes they choose better. The fact that the wife has married to you, therefore you are irresponsible in life, does not mean that you people you are welded together, that you'll stay. Therefore, Esther was so right 100% to walk away. If your life could have been of a paradigm shift towards a positive growth and development that could be seen, therefore people could have said, maybe Esther was wrong. But look at the children that's so educated. Look at the life of Esther. Look at the responsible kind of a man that Esther married to. Then compare. Have you ever seen Congress dad in the YouTube street started bad-mouthing people? When you give Congress dad a camera, Congress dad will ever teach you people a lesson, and Congress dad will exude wisdom. Compare that one to a jilted Cohera. A jilted Cohera is so pathetic, it's so agitated, it's so so vexed, so livid, and so petty with an issue that are not making sense. No wonder Esther decided to leave, and Esther decided to abandon you. And this is a fact that even your son whom you are claiming cannot come back to you just because you are so miserable on how you think, because you don't have boundaries, you lack of it. The sense of awareness itself has gone. You lack human decency, and that's a fact. What kind of a man who would come on the street and still crying about a woman whom you used to mistreat and decided to leave? Now she's living peacefully, and you don't want her to live peacefully. If you go back to your life and you start digging today, how many women have you ever had in your life? And how many have left you? Cohera has had 5 women. 4 have left. The current one is staying because if I look at the current one, so wise, so good, well informed, but maybe the desperation of wanting a man still hovering around her, and she wants to stay. And Cohera, I want to tell you, if you don't want to stay with your current wife and still vexing on the wife that you mistreated and left and turn her life around, now enjoying, therefore you're the problem. And I'm telling you, we are coming to take that one. The current one, if you are not keen, we are coming to snatch you that one. Snatching you in a manner that you don't want to take care of them. I saw her, a very good lady and a pretty lady, well informed. But the problem with you, the culture and the taboo that is riddled with you itself cannot allow you to empower a woman. Because you refused, you wanted Esther to leave teaching so that you control her. And Esther refused, decided that I'm a woman, and long are those days when women were being kept at home, just like chairs, not to go to work. Esther refused. Esther had to go. Esther has got right to go and empower himself, has her own money. But Cohera decided that he wanted to keep Esther in the house. So what is it? Esther had to scamper for safety. And you neglected Esther plus the children. Now you are claiming that you want her marwa, your son, back. Who does that? Who does that? If you're not careful, the current wife that you showed us on the camera I have got a brother there back at home, the cousin brother, who is doing better, but she's in need of a woman. I will come to Nyabo Anze, and then I will take that to your wife, give my brother. Because with my brother, they can mingle together and bring children up to the world. Because I've known you. Because the issues, your role and responsibility as a husband, you failed into them. Both conjugally, taking care of your family itself. Because we can see. And now you being irresponsible after you've been dumped by 5 women. One you just got recently tells your life projection itself was negatively deviated. And this is the whole life that you wanted to stay with Esther. Cannot. So the reasons why I told you there is a conspiracy and there is an objective to meet. Cohera will always come with these stories at the hour when Congress mom is being taken care of, Congress mom is being spoiled by the children, being taken to vacation, being given gift. So these are the things that is causing paranoia. These are the things that is making Cohera to be so paranoid and saying, I made a very wrong mistake, having let this woman go, having this woman mistreated at my whims, chasing this woman away, I could be enjoying at this time. Cohera would look back and reflect back in his life and said, I made a big mistake. Have you ever at one point being in a relationship and decided like, this lady or this man I don't want anymore because I've got no future, this man has got no future, this woman has got no future. Then little did you know, the life take a center stage and turn around against you. Then you see the man whom you rejected is now progressing. You see a woman who rejected is now progressing. And now men gallivanting around them, they have good family, they have good home. Then your life is there. So abject in poverty in itself. The poverty here means everything all around holistically. It could be poverty of the mind, of the reasoning, poverty of lacking everything that makes you to start reasoning so convoluted, so obtusely that are not making sense. And that is Cohera. So Cohera is still living in the past. If you're living in the past, we leave you to live in the past and we will come for your second wife, for your current wife, so that we make you live in the past completely. If you're so paranoid, we'll make you be paranoid, big time. So it's high time you stop all this stupidity. It's high time you stop all this BS. And what we must say, it is a disrespect as well to the humanity, to the women, to the men, or to the humanity, because you are now tagging your friend Mufat Ondari. You're a man just like us, Mufat Ondari. What really made you that you couldn't keep this woman? Now Mufat Ondari is keeping the woman. You know, if a woman will cry and leave you, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 of them left. Therefore, you are the problem. If there is no one who has told you this, I want to tell you, you are the problem and you must man up. And you must stop all this BS that you are spewing along this YouTube street. Until next time, this is Senior Zach. Let me know your opinion at the comment section.